Welcome back, folks, to more Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. In the last episode, prompts, and taking Slifer from Strings' deck with Monster Reborn, and then winning it properly. Anyway, it's time for the Battle City Finals. Yes, we've completely missed a lot of battles. Well, they've completely missed a lot of battles. I mean, come on, there's like, 4 for Battle City's sort of qualification stages? That's it. Oh, well. Anyway, the Dark Spirit revealed. Yami Yugi versus Yami Bakura, their second battle against each other. It was now time for the Battle City Tournament Finals. Hey, look! Joey, Yugi, and Mai. Check it out, we all got 6 locator cards. Yeah, we also missed the lovely battle between Mai and Jean-Claude Magnum. That was great. Kaiba, Joey, Yugi, and Mai were the first 4 finalists to reach the finals. The 5th finalist soon arrived. I'm wondering this, just think if like only 7 made it, and then it took like a couple of days for the 8th finalist to be like, yeah, I've got my locator cards finally. I wonder what would have happened then. It's just Kaiba, Yugi, and Joey and Mai just standing around for like 3 days. Joey trying to make small talk with Kaiba and getting immediately stonewalled. It was Marek, using the fake name Namu. He befriended Taya and Joey during the tournament. Oh yeah, we didn't see that either. His plan was falling into place. Yugi, meet our friend Namu. I've heard a lot about you, Yugi. It's an honor to meet you. Any friend of Joey and Taya's is a buddy of mine. I'm so happy to be surrounded by such a welcoming crowd. I just hope everyone I meet tonight is as friendly as you people. Oh, don't say anything about the words, you people. Oh, if you were in the Sonic Boom universe, you'd be exiled from the complete and utter town. You would be. And everyone would be shocked at you. Yes. Hey, that's Bakura. What's he doing here? What are you doing wearing a dual disc? How else would I win 6 locator cards and enter the finals? Rewind a sec. When did you join the tournament? Join? How'd you make all the way to the finals? The 7th finalist arrived in time for Bakura to change the topic. Hey, look, it's the 7th finalist. This guy looks familiar, and that's a mug you don't forget. State your name. I am Marek. Marek's henchman Odeon assumed Marek's name to hide Marek's true identity. It was all part of Marek's plan. I'll kick your brainwashing keister. You are no match for me, fool. The only reason I'm not tossing you out by your cape right now is so I can save my energy to take you down in the finals. Got that, pal? Think I scared him, Yog. Now that 7 of the 8 finalists arrived, Kaiba announced that even though their locator cards led them to this location, it wasn't the site of the Battle City Finals. At that moment, Kaiba's blimp arrived. Of course he'd have bleeding Zeppelin, wouldn't he, Kaiba? Why am I not surprised? Once they were aboard, it's time for the first duel between Yugi and Bakura. Yugi knew there was something not right with Bakura. I know that's not Bakura, it's the evil spirit of the Millennium Ring, and I bet he's still after the 7 Millennium items. This duel's going to be tougher than everyone thinks. I must win this. The fate of the world. Oh, sorry. I thought that was Yami Bakura for a minute there. He turned him into shot and didn't speak. You ass! I must win this. The fate of the world depends on it. Are you prepared to lose it all? Why all the fuss? What's around Bakura's neck? Namu, it's kind of hard to explain, but that's not really Bakura. You see, Yugi and Bakura both have these real old objects that have magic powers. Yugi's item is good, but Bakura's item is bad. Like, really bad. Like, evil. He bad. This is essentially exposition for sort of like children. It's like, oh, we always cheer the good guys. No, you cheer Bakura, damn it, because he's British. Because an evil spirit lives inside it. What's wrong with evil spirits? Well, until the day after and you wake up and go, I shouldn't have drank that. That's just me, though, personally. You know, you get a bit overboard sometimes. So you're telling me an evil spirit up there dueling Yugi? That's hard to believe. The team had no idea that Namu was actually Marek, and that the evil spirit possessing Bakura was working for him. Now that the introductions are over and done with, why don't we begin this duel? Alright, guys, so I just spent a whole half hour and I didn't win. So let's try again. I've just recently had a battle with him, and I was so close to winning before he got his insta-win. Lovely. So, for people who don't know, his insta-win is Destiny Board, which I believe was the second... Yeah, I think it was the second sort of automatic win condition sort of strategy that was released in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. So, I'm going to play Seven Tools the Bandit here. And we got some Magnet Warriors, which is pretty good. So, I'm going to play Gamma. In defense, because he's got pretty good defense points. Right. What's Bakura's first turn going to be? Portrait Secret, that's fine. I can take that. Yep, take damage. Right, so... I am hoping that that is Destiny Board. Please be Destiny Board. Please be Destiny Board. Right. Beta, the Magnet Warrior. I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack with Gamma. Yep. Now attack directly with Beta. Nice. Good start so far. Come on. Yes! Goodbye, Destiny Board! When a trap card is activated, pay 1,000 life points, negate the activation, and destroy the card. Goodbye, Destiny Board. Hello! Seven Tools the Bandit. So, Destiny Board. When this card and all 4 Spirit Message cards with different names are placed on your field, you win the duel. Once per turn, during your opponent's end phase, you can place 1 Spirit Message card from your hand or deck in your spell and trap zone face up, in the proper order of I, N, and L. When any Spirit Message card or Destiny Board you control leaves the field, all Spirit Message cards and Destiny Board you control go to the graveyard. I'm going to play Swords of Revealing Light here. It's Sangan. Okay, it's Sangan. It's Sangan. I'm going to get Dark Magician out onto the field. Go Dark Magician. Then I'm going to play Monster Reborn. And I probably want Beta back. So I'm going to get Beta back. That could also be a Destiny Board, because he's got more than one. He's got more than one Destiny Board in his deck. But we have been able to negate his first one. Right, that's Visor Des. It's not a nice card whatsoever. Dark Magician will now attack. Looking good so far. That is Destiny Board. Okay, so he has a second. Right, I essentially have 3 turns to beat him now. Because of this, I have 3 turns to beat him. He has a defense card. Nothing else. Okay, so we can get a lot of damage in this turn. Can we win? We would be able to win if I got anything else. Alright. No, I still can't win at this point. Sangan. It's another Sangan. Oh, if Kuriboh had 100 more attack points out of 1. It's going to go to another round, this. It's going to go to another round. 100 life points left, Bakura. I do not have long. I think, what? 2 turns to get him. 2 turns to beat him now. 1 day of peace. That's bad. Until the end of your opponent's next turn. Okay. So neither player can take damage until the end of the opponent's next turn. That's pretty bad. But I hope I can still destroy his stuff. It's in the Sangan. Okay. Alright, so the end of your opponent's next turn. So, I have to get him in my next turn. I have to get him next turn. I can't... It's gotta be next turn. I've got to get him then. Or he wins! I need to do this now. Visor Des. Why are you taking Kuriboh for? It's a very odd strategy right there, mate. Why are you doing that? Right, I'm taking out Gazelle and Dark Magician. I'm getting rid of Kuriboh for Dark Magician Girl, who now has 2,300 attack points, by the way. And I'm attacking Visor Des. Thank you! Oh, God. If he was able to, like, block it or whatever, and I wouldn't be able to do any damage for the rest of my turn, he would have won. Because he would have got the final Destiny Board piece and won the match. The only, obviously, big problem with Destiny Board is you can't lay any other cards in your spell and trap zone, or you know, you can't finish Destiny board. So that's the only problem with that. And Bakura does have sort of like an equip monster that he puts in there called Dark Necrofear. You can special summon it by, I believe, banishing 3 fiend monsters from your graveyard. It has 2200 attack points and 2800 defense. If it's destroyed, it can equip to a monster on the opponent's side of the field, and then you gain control of that monster. It's very nasty. Bakura, are you okay? Hey, where am I? You're with your friends now, Bakura. I'm glad Bakura's okay. The Millennium Ring is a lot like my puzzle. It holds an ancient spirit that depends on someone else so it can exist. And even though the spirit of the ring is evil and controls Bakura against his will, it seems to still need Bakura in order to survive. You tell that to Season 5, Bakura. But there's one difference between Bakura and I. What's that? The spirit in my item is my friend. Friendship, 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 friendship. Friendship, 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 friendship. Friendship, 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 friendship. Because your destiny is mine too and we're going to win. Friendship, teamwork, heart of the cards came out on top. Yes. Okay. So we get Dark Necrofear. Nice. Portrait of Secret and Cataphil Omen. I was actually shocked that we do not get, like, Destiny board. I was shocked about that. Anyway, the Awakening of Evil. Joey versus definitely not Odeon. Anyway, while everyone waited for the next door to begin, Yugi returned to his room to rest. He was suddenly surprised by a man in robes who also wore a turban. It's Shardy, he's back. His name was Shardy, and he explained that he had come to provide Yugi guidance for the challenges that lay ahead. I am the spirit of the 7 Millennium Items. I am here because I sense disturbance in the mystic alignment once again. I've spent all my life with that, it's kind of annoying. All 7 Millennium Items are on board this vessel. It's a blimp, Shardy. Just say blimp. Or is that not in his vocabulary to be like words like blimp? As well as the 3 Egyptian god cards. Which means all of the objects capable of saving and destroying the world are right here. Really? The Earth's safety rests with you, Yugi. Definitely not Ishizu. Or Joey. Or even Kaiba. No. Or Mai. Could be with Mai. Heed my words. If the wrong individuals were to gain control of any of the Millennium Items or one of the Egyptian god cards, the results could be catastrophic. It nearly happened once when Pegasus created duel monsters. It did? But how? It all began when Maximilian Pegasus first arrived in Egypt. He was searching for a method of reuniting with his lost love. His quest brought him to me, and I presented him with the Millennium Eye, for he was destined to possess it. Soon after, he discovered the origins of the ancient Egyptian shadow games. Pegasus became obsessed with these games and decided to dedicate his life to recreating them. During one of his early research trips in the ancient pyramids, Pegasus planned to locate the stones depicting the Egyptian god monsters he'd read about. So I guided Pegasus and his team of archaeologists to an underground chamber hidden beneath the desert sands. And after traveling by foot for hours, our journey was over. Pegasus entered the dimly lit chamber. As promised, I brought him to the ancient resting place of the Egyptian god tablets. Pegasus found what he came for, never knowing he was about to unleash a devastating force like no other. Triumphant, Pegasus returned to America to design his cards based on the images found on the stones. He was destined to awaken the Egyptian god monsters, but he was not destined to control their powerful magic. Although Maximilian Pegasus completed the prototypes of the 3 Egyptian god cards, he immediately flew to Egypt to seal them in the tomb alongside the original carvings and spare the world their absolute power. With the help of Ishizu, Pegasus sealed away the cards. Then Marek tried to steal them? Yes. And if he was to get his hands on all 3, the results would be devastating. I can assure you, Marek, we'll never hold all 3 Egyptian god cards. I don't know why I'm here. This isn't a duel. Why are you looking so sad, Shardy, and your donut earrings? My Pharaoh, it is an honor for me to be in your presence once again. I know that you will restore order to the world and put an end to this chaos, just as you did 5,000 years ago. My complete faith lies with you. At that moment, the speaker announced that all finalists must return to the main concourse, and Shardy vanished. The second duel between Marek and Joey. Since Odeon was pretending to be Marek, Odeon stood before Joey ready to duel. Let's do this, Marek! It's time to duel and destroy you. Prepare for defeat. Don't count on it, Marek. I'm not scared of you. Oh, great. Another Joey duel. Then again, to be honest, Joey duel, Yugi duel, it doesn't matter, really. Give me a Kaiba duel every so often. I'll take that in comparison. At least Kaiba's deck is better. It just is. Come at me, Yugi fans. Kaiba's deck's better. All right, we had a blank Sakuretsu armor for a minute there. Cheers, game. Right, so, first turn. Magical Arm Shield. Sakuretsu armor. And Baby Dragon. I want Baby Dragon to stay on the field. Solely because of Jinzo. I want Baby Dragon to stay on the field. So I have Magical Arm Shield. Temple of the Kings. Ew. 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 Oh, yeah, hang on, yeah. I was there. Oh, God. Phantom of Chaos. Okay. Well, hang on a minute. Temple of the Kings. You can activate one trap card the turn it was set. You can send one mystical beast of circuit in your monster zone, and this card you control to the grave. Special summon one monster from your hand or deck, or one fusion monster from your extra deck. You can only use each effect of Temple of the Kings once per turn. It is so important, it is imperative that we get Jinzo on the field. Because they're trap cards. They're all trap cards, I'm fairly certain. Anyway, Phantom of Chaos. Any battle damage your opponent takes from battling this card becomes 0. Once per turn, you can target one effects monster in your graveyard, banish that target. And if you do, until the end phase, this card's name and attack becomes the monster's name and attack. And it gains that monster's effects. You must control this face-up monster to activate and resolve this effect. Well, you can go get screwed. Phantom of Chaos. So I understand why he's got Phantom of Chaos in his deck, because if he has Winged Dragon of Ra in his graveyard, he can use Phantom of Chaos to be Winged Dragon of Ra. That makes sense. Okay. Hayabusa Knight. It's a pretty good card, actually. Okay. No. 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 Oh, here we go again! Oh, do you want to play? Do you want to play the card? Do you want to activate the card? No, no, you don't. Yes. Yes. Yes, rather. No. Right. Screw it! I will play Graceful Dice. It's a 4. 1400. Does that seem like enough? Maybe. It is! Caterpillar Omen! He will get a trap card. He's gotten a trap card. From his Hayabusa Knight's actually pretty alright. It's got a 1000 attack initially, and it can make a second attack during each battle phase. So, if you power it up, like I did with Graceful Dice, it could be a pretty nasty card. Like a really nasty card. Can Hayabusa Knight. Well, I think I win! I am so happy I got Jinzo on the board. So happy I got Jinzo. Victory for me! Thank you very much. I will take my bow. Ha-ha! Take that, Jinzo! Yeah! Odeon's deck contained a copy of the Egyptian God card. This angered the gods, so lightning struck Joey and Odeon, sending them to the mat. Master Marek, I'm not worthy enough to control this card. Just as I was not worthy enough to be part of your family. Odeon! I tried my best to serve you, my master. I tried. Odeon dedicated his life to protecting Marek by controlling the evil within Marek. With Odeon weakened, his control over the evil was losing its strength. Please forgive me, Joey. I'm sorry. It was an honor for me to duel you and get my ass kicked, because you have the only thing that could beat me in Jinzo. Well, same to you. And thanks for that to that lightning bolt. I don't think... Well, I won't forget this duel for a while. Now that it's done, you gotta come clean. If you're not Marek, then who are you? I am only a servant to the real Master Marek. Admit your true identity, Marek. Yes, it is true. I am indeed the real Marek, you fools. So Namu lied to us all along? Namu? He was a disguise to get me closer to Yugi. So, Pharaoh, we finally meet face to face. Now at last, I can finish the job my pathetic servants couldn't. Yugi, your puzzle and power will soon be where they belong.
Oh no. I was afraid of this. We're all in great danger. The great evil hidden within Master Marek has a darker side, and I am unable to contain it anymore. It's too late now.
Ah!
Marek, what's going on?
I'm finally free again, which means I can do things my way. I was restrained for many years by that fool Odeon.
Who are you?
I am the true Marek, and I'm not as kind as the one you've come to know. And soon I will finish the job he couldn't complete and strip you of your powers. Ha 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 ha!
Indeed. Thank you, Marek. So we get lovely Mystical Beasts of Circuit, nice, Phantom of Chaos, and Tiki Curse. Great. And duel points. Alright, a duel with Destiny is up next, but I don't believe that we have the time for it. So I'm going to go for a break here, but in the next episode of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Yami Marek has been released and we are all going to die. I'll see you then.